E aí, galera, vamos lá iniciar esse jogo aí. Lauan, e aí, beleza? Deixa eu ver se tá tudo certinho aqui. Pô, que saudade de jogar um jogo de estratégia. Faz tempo, hein? Caio, e aí, beleza? Bom, a música tá meio alta, mas vai passar já. Não. Ah, rede alerta é foda, pô. Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha rápida aqui. A gente tem que passar as missões com tempo. Quatro secretas. Pois é. Red Alert poderia estar na hora de ter um novo, né? Não sei se eu jogo tutorial. Cachorro doido. Challenge logo.
There you are. Battle control was finally online.
Nossa, eu lembro dessa mulher do seriado 24 horas. Tinha acho que das temporadas lá que ela era vilã do negócio.
The post-war situation is so bogged down in border disputes that no one will even see you coming. We'll be standing by to collect the technology of the wreckage left behind, so that soon we'll have samples of all their military assets to do with as we please. Or as you please. Good luck out there. We'll be monitoring your progress with great interest.
Bom, pra passar ela com o tempo tem que ser em 4 minutos e 30, mas eu acho que eu vou fazer aquele esquema. Vou jogar de boa, depois eu volto nas missões e passo. Ainda não tô num nível avançado. Ah, ainda dá pra escolher o arsenal também, contra. Claro que eu vou pegar a Tânia. Ah não, a Tânia é... a Tânia
Tactical unit. Dep, right here.
New construction options.
Aí, novas opções de construção.
Where's the trouble?
Posso fazer tanquinha? Agora sim. Agora a gente conversa.
Building. A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Training. Construction complete. Unit lost.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. Ready, sir. Where's the
A
trouble?
collector is under attack.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
It's a beautiful day. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. Well, all right.
Building.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
On alert. Scanning perimeter.
Guardian tank,
Enemy
awaiting
engineer
deployment.
detected. A unit is under attack. Construction complete.
Guardian tank,
High
awaiting
technology
deployment.
upgrade authorized.
Standing by. 10-4, sir.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Eita porra.
Training.
Filha da puta, soltando um paraquedas aqui.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Unit lost.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Ready, sir.
A
Where's
unit
the
is
trouble?
under attack. Building.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Ready, sir.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. Prospector on duty.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Let's have a look around.
Construction
Let's get
complete.
started. Guardian
Ready, sir.
tank,
Where's the
awaiting
Enemy units
deployment.
detected.
Confirmed.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
3.000, eu não tenho mais dinheiro, né? O dinheiro já tá escasso.
Keeping the peace. 10-4, sir.
Unit lost.
Olha, viado, tô com um aviãozinho pra cima de mim.
En route.
Olha ele pegando dinheiro daqui. Ou é o meu? É o meu, é o meu.
Peacekeeper, ready for contact. 10-4, sir.
Enemy units detected.
What's the situation?
A unit is under attack. Building.
Armed response. On point.
New construction options.
On alert.
Enemy base detected.
Confirmed.
Construction complete. A unit is under attack. Building. Unit lost.
Armed response. Affirmative.
Essa base aqui é nervosa. Vou ter que fazer um timinho aqui e partir pra cima.
Building.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Enemy units detected.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Building. Construction complete.
Guardian
Insufficient
tank,
funds.
awaiting deployment.
A unit is under attack.
Right here. Scanning perimeter. Peacekeeper, ready for contact. En route.
Insufficient funds. funds.
Deixa eu ver.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Surgical strike ready. A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds. New construction options.
Guardian tank awaiting
Building.
deployment. Could we be of help, sir? Capital.
Insufficient funds.
Já tá sem dinheiro já nessa porra.
A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Vou subir aqui, ó, e vou mandar tudo ataque ali.
Enemy units detected. Unit lost. Building. Insufficient funds.
On alert. Arm response. We'll settle this. Confirmed.
É, vamos ver se com esse ataque eu consigo.
Unit is under attack.
Nossa, que cachorro aqui.
Enemy base detected.
Ease out.
Insufficient funds.
Securing area.
Enemy engineer detected. Insufficient funds. A unit
This
is
is it,
under
boys.
attack.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Holding the mess here, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Dispose of this rubbish.
Construction complete.
Oh, the lads have been waiting for this, sir. Dispose of
A
this
unit is
rubbish.
under attack. Unit lost. Insufficient funds.
Oh, the lads have been waiting for this, sir.
É, isso foi a base principal dele, já era.
Come on, boys. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. A little tidying up, eh?
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Insufficient.
Pô, esses homens é forte. Mó desgraçado.
A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. This is it, boys. What's it gonna be? We'll be
Insufficient
on our best
funds.
behavior. Guardian tank at your service.
Será que tem alguma coisa pra cá? Deve ter. Né?
Keep at 'em, lads. That's him. Line him up.
Insufficient funds.
Don't let up, lads.
É o bichinho resistindo com o escudo?
Deployment. Spotlight.
Mata!
Target set. Got him
Insufficient
in our
funds.
sights.
A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Another one, eh? Let him have it.
You are victorious.
You've got a few
First
good
ball.
moves for a little whelp. I'll give you that.
O que é isso aqui? Ah, vai liberando as coisas aqui? Ah, então eu acho que é melhor até deixar pra fazer com o tempo depois, né? Ah, mas tem que jogar com cada um, será? Ah, esse aqui vai desbloquear aquele ali, ó. Nossa, dois japoneses. Duas bases japonesas. Vou pegar os aliados mesmo.
You have no place here, Gaijin. This dispute is between Kenji and myself. Do not come between us.
Tem a ponte aqui,
Yes,
tá,
if you
beleza.
do what's best for you, you just stay out of the way. Go ahead, run along.
Building.
Building. Capturar isso aqui, ó. Vixe, tá vindo ataque.
Construction complete.
Ah, eles estão brigando entre si, é isso? Ah, eles brigam entre si.
New construction options. Building. Building.
Eu vou colocar umas defesinhas aqui, ó. Se vir alguém pra cá.
Construction complete. Construction complete. New construction options.
Prospector on duty.
Isso não dá.
Building. Building. Construction complete.
Como é que vira mesmo?
New construction options. Construction complete. Training.
Construction vehicle
No.
service. Where is our destination? Thank you for waiting, sir.
On time as always.
New
Deploying as ordered.
construction options.
Porra, velho.
Building. Building.
Não.
On hold. Cancelled. Building.
Building. Building.
I've got the knowledge.
Vem cá, got the knowledge.
Right here.
Training. Construction complete.
Bom, aqui perto da base.
Trouble.
Construction complete.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Building.
Ready, sir.
Low power. Oil derrick captured.
Jeff, right here.
Dá um dinheirinho pra mim. Ó, tem isso aqui pra capturar também, ó.
Jeff, right
Isso aqui.
Jeff, right here.
Construction complete. New construction options.
$5.000, muita coisa.
Building. Building.
What's the situation? Confirmed.
Preciso fazer um negócio de tanque. Fazer energia. Vou fazer 2 de energia logo pra ficar livre.
What's going on? What's up?
Construction complete.
All right, who's my first pickup? All right, who's my first pickup?
Chrono rift ready. Surveillance sweep ready.
Need someone to take a look around?
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Construction
It's a
complete.
beautiful day. Now look at all that ore.
Fazendo negócio de tanque.
New construction options. Building. Building.
Building.
Ready for you, man.
Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete.
Construction
Cancelled.
vehicle at your
Não!
service.
Bem, toda hora eu
What's your
faço isso.
request? Prepare to
New
deploy.
construction options. Building. Building. Construction complete.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Building.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. What's on the agenda? Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Need someone to take a look
Carry
around?
on.
Deixa eu ver um ninja aqui.
That's affirmative.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Ah, tá. Eu posso mandar eles mandar o tanque direto aqui, ó.
New construction options.
Era isso que eu tava tentando descobrir.
Good to go. Of course, sir. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Let's have a look around. Let's get started.
Training.
On
Building.
time as always.
Deixa eu ver.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
2000? Não tem 2000? Por que não dá pra fazer aquilo ali?
Guardian tank
Acho que não tá desbloqueado ainda, né? Tem que ir desbloqueando. Por enquanto só tem um tanquinho só.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Construction complete.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Building. New construction options. Building. Construction complete.
Kick the tires and light the fires.
Building.
Kick the tires and light the fires.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Kick the tires and light the fires.
Dá pra mandar um ataquezinho já, hein?
Standing by.
Guardian tank.
Derrota o laranja primeiro.
Kick the tires and light the fires.
Tem base na água.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Agora dá.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Building.
Guardian tank
Peacekeeper,
awaiting
ready for
deployment.
contact. Talk to me.
Então vamos.
On point.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Building.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Construction complete.
Armed response.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
En
Need
route.
someone to take a look around?
Oh, hi.
Vem cá, engenheiro.
Disturbed the order of this battle. Did I not warn you? Now you must be punished.
A unit is under attack.
Eu preciso ser punido, então vem me punir.
New construction options.
É, tem que ir ganhando os itens mesmo.
Building.
Não adianta ficar construindo esses negócios.
Unit lost. A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Connie Fisher ready.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. What's it gonna be? Come on, boys.
How's your day, sir?
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank awaiting
All
deployment.
that or?
Só tanque. Aí, vambora, vamos pra cima.
Guardian tank
A
awaiting
unit is
deployment.
under attack. Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Go, go. Got your back.
Deixa eu abaixar um pouquinho a música, acho que tá muito alto, né?
Insufficient funds.
Ah, agora tá melhorzinho.
A unit is under attack.
It's go time. All right, coach.
Training.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds.
Keep at 'em, lads.
Merda.
Damn, right here. What's up, coach? All right, coach.
A unit is under attack.
That's it. That's it. Do it.
Insufficient funds.
Damn, right here.
Crony Fisher ready.
Let's know where that came from.
Deixa tudo agressivo.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. We're on it, sir.
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Take it to 'em, boys. Damn, right here.
Olha o verdinho, rapaz. Tá acumulando ataque ali, ó. Safado.
Damn, right here.
Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancelled.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. This is it, boys. They've been asking for this.
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds.
Damn, right here.
Building. Unit lost. Free trade upgrade authorized.
Don't let up, lads.
Insufficient funds.
All right, who's my first pickup?
A
A little
unit is under
tidying up,
attack.
eh? Guardian tank good to go. Awaiting deployment. Coming right up.
Insufficient funds.
Where's the trouble? Time for a switching, boys.
Olha os caras atacando aqui, rapaz.
Is under attack.
Filha da puta.
Lost a collector.
Verdinho maldito.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank.
Right here.
All right, who's my first
A
pickup?
little tidying up, eh? Guardian tank. Awaiting
Insufficient
deployment.
funds. Our base is under attack.
All the lads.
Filha da puta, atacando a base.
Jam, right here. Jam, on deck.
A unit is under attack.
Caralho, tá sem grana.
Insufficient
Engines
funds.
running. Keeping it smooth. Hydrofoil here.
Jam, right here.
Our base is under attack. Insufficient funds. Unit lost.
Peacekeeper, ready for contact.
Guardian tank at your service. Coming right up.
Let's take her out for a cruise.
Jam, right here.
We got them.
Construction complete.
Hydrofoil here.
Insufficient
What's going
funds. A unit is under attack.
Jam, right here.
Our base is under attack.
E aí, Arthur, beleza?
Guardian tank awaiting
Hydrofoil here.
deployment.
Insufficient
What's going
funds.
on? Nice waters here, yeah? No complaints.
A unit is under
Come on,
attack.
come on now. They've been asking for this. Coming right up.
Insufficient funds. Unit lost. Building.
Jam, right here.
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
What's up? Come down from there. Blast them! Come down from there.
É, da onde o Halo Wars copiou, né? Na verdade, né?
Insufficient funds.
Eita porra, tá vindo ataque.
A collector is under attack. An ore mine is nearing depletion.
Right here.
Yup, we got them.
We've lost a collector. Insufficient
Let's
funds.
take her out for a cruise. I like this one.
Ready, sir.
An enemy has been defeated.
Kenji knows no discipline. This is why we lost this day.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Surgical strike ready. Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Ready,
Guardian
sir. Where's
tank
the trouble?
awaiting deployment. Ready for you, man.
Construction complete.
Tá porra, tá vindo ataque, velho.
Insufficient
That's right,
funds.
yeah?
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Tá porra, mano.
Ready, sir. Where's
A
the trouble?
unit is under attack. Unit lost. Insufficient funds. Our base is under attack. Low power.
Ô porra,
Under attack.
isso é hora de acabar a energia?
The bottle here.
Insufficient funds.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Need someone to take a look around?
Damn, right here.
An ore mine has been depleted. Building. Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack. Construction complete.
Damn, right here.
Building. Unit lost. Insufficient funds.
Damn, right here.
Time bomb ready.
Damn, right here.
Time bomb.
Insufficient
Nossa.
funds. A unit is under attack. Chrono fissure ready. An ore mine has been depleted.
Ah, foi na base. Ixi, cara, os caras não deixou juntar dinheiro aqui.
Insufficient funds.
What's on the agenda?
Damn, right here.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. With pleasure.
Collecting ore is all right.
A unit is under attack.
Let's get started.
Insufficient funds. Building. Construction complete. Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Eita porra.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. This is it, boys.
Insufficient
Settle down,
funds.
boys. Command's on the line.
Need someone to take a
lost.
look around?
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
O cara ficou muito forte. Eu não posso evoluir muito a base.
In the clear.
tank, awaiting deployment.
A collector is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. Time bomb ready.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds.
It's a beautiful
A
day.
unit is under attack.
Now look at all that ore.
Our base is under attack.
Holding the mess here, sir. Keep at 'em, lads.
Guys are looking good. Out of here.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. Right here.
A unit is under attack. An ore mine is nearing depletion. Insufficient funds.
Bichinho chato. Vamos juntar minha... Juntar meu exército aqui pra ir pra cima. Colocar mais uma bombinha aqui, né? Pra
Insufficient funds.
atrapalhar eles. Olha aqui.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Congelei. Agora a bombinha... A bombinha congela também. Devia ter feito isso antes. Congelar primeiro, depois soltar a bombinha.
Insufficient funds.
Right here. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
A unit is under attack. Building.
Boa. Detonei tudo ali.
Insufficient funds.
Right here.
Insufficient funds. An ore mine has been depleted. A unit is under attack.
É, bombinha 3 agora.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Insufficient funds. A collector is under attack.
Guardian tank, awaiting
Our
deployment.
base is under attack.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Need someone to take a look around?
Nada como pegar o tanquinho do russo lá, o mamute é foda, velho. O mamute não dá nem graça.
Guardian tank, awaiting
Insufficient
deployment.
funds.
Lá vem esses carinha chato.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Crony Fisher ready. A unit is under attack.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? What's the
Guardian
situation?
tank, awaiting deployment.
Confirmed. Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Unit lost. Surveillance sweep ready.
Ready, sir. Where's the
Surgical
trouble?
strike ready.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Peacekeeper, ready for contact. Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
A unit is under attack. A collector is under attack.
Eu vou pôr a bomba aqui, ó, vai destruir esses dois negócios de energia.
Tactical unit. Right here.
Guardian tank, good to go. Approaching area.
collector is under attack.
Could we be of help, sir?
How's your day, sir? Let's get started.
Let's have a good time.
Nossa, que é soldado?
Building. Training.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Jeff, right here.
An ore mine is nearing depletion.
Jeff, right here.
Acho que dá pra mim mandar um ataque já.
Awaiting deployment.
Standing by. We'll settle this.
Engines running.
Ah, yes.
Supreme time bomb ready. A unit is under attack. Unit lost.
Jeff, right here.
A unit is under attack.
Ready, sir.
Insufficient
What's up?
command points.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Explode, porra.
Insufficient command points.
Não destruiu o negócio, fica destruir.
Right here. Tango's dead ahead.
There's more where that came from.
Insufficient command points.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
We'll
A
settle
unit is
this.
under attack.
Clear for engagement. Affirmative. Tactical unit.
Insufficient command points.
Scanning perimeter. Standing by. On point. Tactical unit.
An ore mine has been depleted.
Ready as always.
Right here.
É,
Confirm.
vambora.
Affirmative.
Conning
Peace out.
fissure ready. A unit is under attack.
Tango's dead ahead.
Unit lost.
Consider it done.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Clear for engagement. Scanning perimeter.
Insufficient command points.
Beacon ready for contact.
A unit is under attack.
I'm ready.
Jeff, on deck.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. Guardian tank. Affirmative, sir. Come on, boys. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Jab. All right, Coach.
What's on the agenda? Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. That's him. Line him up.
A unit is under
Ready
attack.
as always. You heard the boss. Guardian
Insufficient
tank,
command
awaiting
points.
deployment. Guardian tank. Dispose of this rubbish. Capital. Moving out, lads.
Unit lost.
Hey, man.
An ore mine is nearing depletion.
Let's hustle. Ready as always.
A unit
We'll
is
shut
under
'em out.
attack. Insufficient command points.
Time for a switching, boys. You're ready. Awaiting deployment. Hell yeah. You take these moves. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
A unit is under attack.
Gets back. Guardian tank. Guardian tank. A little tidying up, eh? Now get there.
Pois a minha é forte pra caralho.
With pleasure. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Now get
Unit
there.
lost. A unit is under attack.
Capital. Open fire. Guardian tank. Gentlemen, let's move. Come on, boys. We'll be on our best behavior. Pardon the mess here, sir. They've been asking for this. Another one, eh? What can we do for you, sir? Awaiting deployment. Of course, sir.
A unit
Don't
is
let
under
up, lads.
attack.
Time for a switching, boys. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
An
Porra,
ore mine
véi.
has been depleted.
Não para de vir a mim.
Guardian tank
Nossa, olha o tanto aqui.
deployment.
Deixa eu jogar da bomba lá.
There's more where that came from. They'll get theirs. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Cadê só tanque?
Unit lost. A unit is under attack.
Keep at 'em, lads. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Filha da puta. Nossa, arranca pra caralho.
Settle down, boys. Command's on the line. Don't let up, lads.
Supreme time bomb ready.
Guardian tank
A
awaiting
unit is
deployment.
under attack.
Mano, no cu, velho. Que é o mim que esse cara tem?
This is it, boys. Let 'em have it.
Caralho, velho. Esse minha é forte pra caralho.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Tá, porra. Agora sim.
A unit is under attack. Unit lost.
Agora sim foi uma tacada boa.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank at your service.
Building.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank awaiting
Agora tá colocar uma aqui, ó.
Construction complete. Chrono fissure ready.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
A unit is under attack. Building.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. What's on the agenda? Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
An ore mine is nearing depletion.
I've got your
Guardian
number.
tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
They ain't stopping us.
A
Guardian
unit is
tank
under
awaiting
attack.
deployment.
Unit lost.
Guardian tank ready as always. Guardian tank.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. What's it gonna be? Capital. Approaching area.
An ore mine is nearing depletion.
Capital.
Insufficient funds.
Ah, que o tanque rodeou lá por trás, velho.
Of course, sir. We're on it, sir. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Of course, sir.
A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank
Insufficient
at your
funds.
service. On the message, sir. Dispose of this rubbish.
Unit lost.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds.
They've been asking for this. Don't let up, lads.
A unit is under attack.
Pilha tá acabando.
You had enough. Coming right up. On the message, sir. Guardian tank awaiting
Insufficient funds.
Lá vem mais.
Approaching area. Guardian tank. What's on the agenda? Of course, sir.
Connie Fisher ready.
What can we do for you, sir? Don't let up, lads.
A unit is under attack.
They've been
Insufficient
asking for
funds.
this. Of course, sir. Coming right up. Guardian tank. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Dispose of this rubbish.
Foge não.
Insufficient funds.
Well, let's have it then. You
An
heard
ore
the
mine
boss.
has been depleted.
Affirmative, sir. Another one, eh?
A unit is under attack.
They've been asking for this. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds.
Well, let's have it then.
Unit lost.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. He causing
A
trouble.
unit is under attack. Insufficient funds.
Time for a switching, boys. Could we be of help, sir? Come on, boys. Keep at 'em, lads. Approaching area. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds.
Porra, mano, não para de mandar essas porra.
A unit is under attack.
We'll show 'em out. They'll get theirs.
An ore mine is nearing depletion.
Coming right up. A little tidying up, eh?
Insufficient
Take
funds.
it to 'em, boys.
An ore mine has been defeated.
We'll be on our
Unit
best
lost.
behavior. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. There's more where that came from. Commence firing.
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds.
This is it, boys. There's more where that came from. Don't let up, lads.
Supreme time bomb ready. Insufficient funds.
What's it gonna be? What's
A
on the
unit is under
agenda?
attack.
Affirmative, sir. Ready as always. On the message, sir.
An ore mine is nearing depletion. Insufficient funds.
Don't let up, lads.
Unit lost.
Keep at 'em, lads.
Boa, 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 boa.
Don't let up, lads.
A unit is under attack.
Send them home.
Insufficient funds.
Vou arriscar um negócio.
Guardian tank.
Destruir a base principal, rápido. Aí ele não tem mais chance. Vou mandar tudo na base principal.
What's on the agenda?
Destruir a base principal já era.
They've been asking for this.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
I deployed.
Connie Fisher
Let's see what she
ready.
can do.
A unit is under attack.
Aê!
Insufficient funds.
Pardon the mess here, sir. Commence firing. We'll show 'em
Aqui, ó, vem, 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 vem.
a little tidying up, eh?
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds. Unit
With
lost.
pleasure. Oh, the lads have been waiting for this, sir. A little tidying up, eh? Let 'em have it. Commence
Insufficient
firing.
funds.
Don't let up, lads. There's more where that came from.
A unit is under
He causing
attack.
trouble.
An ore mine has been depleted.
Ready as always. On the mess here, sir. Capital. Let 'em have it. You heard the boss.
Insufficient funds.
Approaching area. We'll show 'em out. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Well, let's have it then. Settle down, boys. Command's on the line. Open fire.
A unit is under attack.
Come on now.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank. On the mess here, sir. Move it out, lads. Gentlemen, let's move. Keep at 'em, lads. We'll show 'em out. Could we be of help, sir? Guardian tank, dispose of this rubbish. Pardon the mess here, sir.
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Send 'em home.
An ore mine has been depleted.
Guardian tank, good to
Connie
go.
Fisher ready. Insufficient funds.
That's him. Line him up.
An
Keep
ore
at 'em,
mine is
lads.
nearing depletion.
Open fire. Coming right up.
Ah,
Insufficient
tem aqui
funds.
também, ó. Mandar destruir.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Let's have a good time.
A unit is under attack.
Come down from there.
Could we be of help, sir? We'll show 'em out.
Insufficient funds.
Another one, eh? Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Guardian tank at your service. Dispose of this rubbish.
Insufficient funds.
What's on the agenda? Guardian tank good to go. Well, let's have it then.
Tem aqui em cima.
Insufficient funds.
What you got cooking?
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds.
This is it, boys. Send them home.
É, só tem ela em cima agora. Dá pra passar pela ponte. Achei que não dava, então já era.
Insufficient funds.
Ready as always. We'll be on our best behavior. Approaching area.
A unit is
We'll
under
show them
attack.
out.
Unit lost. Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds. Supreme time bomb ready. Insufficient funds.
Don't let up, lads.
Merda.
Guardian tank at your service.
A
Oh, the
unit
lads
is
have been
under
waiting for
attack.
this, sir. Well, let's have it then.
Insufficient funds.
Of course, sir. Dispose of this rubbish. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. Coming right up.
Acabou, não tem mais nada.
Insufficient funds.
Ah, tem aqui, ó.
Building. Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
É o golfinho, rapaz, é forte.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds. You are victorious.
You didn't win. Shinzo weakened me before you even showed up. Next time it will be different.
Esse é o 2. Esse vai desbloquear aquele negócio ali e esse vai desbloquear esse aqui. Ah, vamos nesse, vai. Eita porra, eu contra tudo aquilo. Ah, esse é mais... Como que eu vejo as armas que tem cada um? Ah, arsenal, é esse aqui, aí. Nossa, isso aqui também é apelão pra caralho, isso aqui. Puta que pariu. Cadê o mamute? Natasha. O próximo é desbloquear o espião. A Tânia. Yuriko. É, vamos isso aqui com um aliado mesmo.
You don't have to leave your little base. Let mine come to you.
Essa porra desse cabo aqui tá zoado, velho. Impossível, cara. Não tá marcado lá não. Olha o negócio aqui. Foda, meu. Não encaixa aqui. Não sei se está carregando. Deve estar.
Building.
Building. Deixa eu ver. Tem um negocinho aqui.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Acho que nem adianta muito eu ficar upando. Tem que pegar essas coisas aqui, ó. E o dinheiro também não é muita coisa.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Prospector on duty.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete.
Usando energia.
Construction complete. Building.
Prospector on duty.
Building. Construction complete. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Building. Building.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. What can we do for you, sir?
Construction complete. New construction options.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds. Enemy units detected. Building. Building.
Sai fora, bicho. Vou pegar isso aqui, ó.
What's it gonna be?
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds.
What's on the agenda?
Construction
Moving out,
complete.
lads. Come on, boys.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank
Enemy
awaiting
units
deployment.
detected. Enemy base detected. Chrono rift ready. Surveillance sweep ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Need someone to take a look around?
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
It's a beautiful day. Well, let's get to work.
Building. Insufficient funds. Construction complete. New construction options. Training.
Guardian tank,
Insufficient
awaiting deployment.
funds.
What's it gonna be?
Não vai pegar nada não.
Insufficient funds. Building.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Isso é duro ter pouco dinheiro.
Enemy units detected.
Ready as always. We'll be on our best behavior.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank at your service. Well, let's have it then.
A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank, good
Construction
to go.
complete.
Settle down, boys. Command's on the line. We're on it, sir.
Need someone to
Insufficient
take a look
funds.
around?
Enemy base detected.
Porra, tá difícil montar esse engenheiro aí. Porra, mano.
Collecting ore
Guardian
is
tank,
all right.
awaiting deployment.
I didn't think of
Enemy
that.
units detected. Insufficient funds.
On time as always.
Now look at all that ore.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Piece of pie.
Insufficient
aqui.
funds. Building.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Cadê a cagação de dinheiro só com isso?
Funds. A unit is under attack. Unit lost.
Could we be of help, sir?
Observation post captured.
Aí fodeu.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds.
Don't let up, lads. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
I'm here if you need me. Got the plans right here.
Insufficient funds.
Ah, tá, merda, destruiu tudo.
Need someone to take a look around?
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Oil derrick
Right,
captured.
Victor.
Insufficient
Let's get
funds.
started.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Cannot deploy here. Insufficient funds. Chronochasm ready.
On time as always.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Need someone to take a look around?
Insufficient funds.
Ready as always. Gentlemen, let's move. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. Guardian tank.
On time as
Affirmative,
always.
sir.
Insufficient funds.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
A unit is under attack.
Come on now. Awaiting deployment. Come on, boys.
Jab, right here.
Insufficient funds.
Stay low. Jab, right here. Jab,
Building.
right here.
How's your day, sir? Now look at all that ore.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank,
right here.
awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds.
Ixi, é melhor atacar.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Sack.
A unit is under attack.
You take these fools.
Unit lost. Insufficient funds.
Sack. Jab, right here.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Taking position. Do it.
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Settle down, boys. Command on the line. Awaiting deployment. Time for a switching, boys.
Jab, right here.
You heard the boss. Keep at him, lads. Coming
Insufficient
right up.
funds.
Moving out, lads. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Yo, right here. We can take them. Go, go! Check this out!
A unit is under attack. Insufficient
next play?
funds.
Making a move.
Guardian tank, awaiting
Jab,
deployment.
right here.
Insufficient
Up.
funds.
Guardian
Stay
tank,
low.
awaiting deployment.
Jab, right here. What's up, coach? Here we come. Jab, right here.
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Unit lost. Insufficient
Ready
funds.
as always. Time for a switching, boys.
Jab, on deck. Blitz. Jab, right here.
Guardian tank, awaiting
A
deployment.
unit is under attack. Free trade upgrade authorized. Cronny Fisher ready.
Jab, right here. I'm ready.
Insufficient funds.
Guardian tank, awaiting
Here we
deployment.
come. Stay low. Jab, right here. It's up.
Insufficient
What's up,
funds.
coach? Got your back.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Engineering.
Jab, right here.
Studying blueprints.
Insufficient
Jab,
funds.
right here.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Mais um pouquinho dá pra mandar ataque já, velho. Ele não tá tão forte.
What's the next play? Taking position.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Insufficient funds.
Hey, man. I'm ready. Jab, right here. That zone's mine. Let's hustle. Jab, right here.
Guardian tank awaiting
Insufficient
deployment.
funds. Oil derrick captured.
Jam, on
Right
deck.
here.
Making a move. Jam, right here.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Jam, right here. It's up.
Insufficient funds.
Jam, right here.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Hey, man. I'm ready. All right, coach. Jam, right here.
Insufficient
Hey, man.
funds.
Yo,
Vamos mandar tanto, vai.
blitz 'em.
A unit is under attack.
Guardian tank
Unit
awaiting
lost.
deployment.
Taking position.
Mandar direto na base principal.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Vai, destrói. Não tem pra onde fugir, meu amigo.
You had enough. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
A unit is under
All the
attack.
lads have been waiting for this, sir. Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Training.
Guardian
right
tank
here.
awaiting deployment.
Jam,
Insufficient funds.
jam, right here.
A unit is under
Guardian tank
attack.
awaiting deployment.
Unit lost.
Jam, right here.
Insufficient funds.
Yo,
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
jam, right here. Jam, right here.
Guardian tank
Insufficient
awaiting
funds.
deployment.
Mandar um engenheiro capturar ali.
Jam, right here. Jam. What's the next play? It's up. Let's hustle.
Insufficient funds.
Jam,
Guardian
right here.
tank awaiting deployment.
Jam, right here.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Jam, right here.
Insufficient funds.
Jam, on deck. Stay low. Jam, right here.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Hey, man.
right
I'm
here.
ready.
Vamos mandar atacar aqui e destruir o que dá.
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack. Enemy building captured. New construction options.
Go time.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Unit lost. Insufficient funds.
It's go time. Jam, right here.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Mine.
A unit is under attack.
Jam, right here.
Insufficient
Go, go.
funds.
He's mine.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
Right here. We can take him. Here we come.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment.
We can take these fools.
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
On the message, sir. Awaiting deployment. They'll get theirs. Guardian tank awaiting deployment. Time for a switching, boys. Let them have it.
An ore mine is nearing depletion.
Jam, on deck.
Settle down, boys. Command's on the
A
line.
unit is under attack.
Guardian tank awaiting deployment. They've been asking for this. Commence firing! With pleasure. Oh, the lads have been waiting for this, sir. Guardian tank.
What's the next place? Yo. Hell yeah. We can take it.
A unit is under attack.
Go, go.
Tem alguém vivo pra cá.
Enemy base detected.
Sackle.
Enemy units detected. Training.
Aí, vai lá, golfinho, destrói tudo. Pô, isso do tempo vai ser foda, vou ter que destruir isso aqui, já mandar o negócio aqui pra cima, vai ter que fazer, nossa, várias coisas ao mesmo tempo.
An ore mine is nearing depletion. An ore mine has been depleted. A unit is under attack.
Aê.
You are victorious.
Impressive.
Tem que passar em 10 minutos. Nossa, pulou ali. Ganhou já da Legion. Ah, desbloqueou mais. 2. Ganhou navio. Isso aqui é bom. Ganha essa arma japonês ali. Esse aqui é o porta-aviões. Porta-aviões é bom, cara. Nossa, tem que passar em 22 minutos. Então, ou seja, vou levar 1 hora pra passar isso aqui. 14. 12. Pera aí, galera, rapidão. Eu vou jantar aqui. A Marcela chegou. Já volto. Aí, agora sim. Jantado. Ó o Gustavo aí. Acabou nada. Era pra ter hoje, mas o povo não juntou, né? Tá como que é, né? PlayStation. E o Resident 5? Quer começar agora? Agora não, 11 horas. E aí a gente vai fazendo de 2. Não sei se...
Ó o álcool.
Tem conquista de passar tutorial? Nem vi isso. Ah, pior que tem, velho. Putz. Merda.
Welcome to Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. I'm an Allied Guardian tank, and these prats and I are here to tell you about how we think you should be doing your job. Sir.
Yes, we have temporarily called a truce to make sure you do not send us to our deaths needlessly. To begin with, we will tell you how to move your viewpoint around the battlefield and how to command your units, including the best ones, such as me, the Soviet hammer tank. Just look at this body compared with the teeny little Japanese tank to my left.
Shut up!
Ow!
Please excuse him, sir. Let us begin.
Oh, blimey. Right, okay. To move your camera around the battlefield, just move your left stick around. Try moving your camera now. Easy enough. Now, to rotate the camera, move the right stick, left or right.
Try rotating your camera now.
To zoom the camera in and out, simply move the right stick up or down.
Try zooming your camera now.
As you go about fussing with the camera, sir, remember you can always click the right stick button to reset the viewing angle.
My goodness, Commander. You have completed your first objective.
Right proper you have. Objectives, as you might have surmised, are special goals you need to accomplish in order to progress through the campaigns.
In general, objectives will be labeled using special markers out on the battlefield. Follow the on-screen indicators to get to them.
If at any time you're not sure what the blazes you're supposed to be doing, hit the start button to pay a visit to the mission menu. It'll list all your current objectives.
Good. Now that you have an idea for how to move around the battlefield, let's move on to controlling your units. Here come some of our hated enemies now.
Right. To select a unit, just move your cursor over it and press the A button.
Try selecting one of these allied peacekeepers.
Nice. He's definitely one of ours, sir.
You may also press and hold the A button for an expanded selection cursor. Any units you sweep with the cursor will be selected. And if you want more units added to your selection, hold down the left bumper while selecting. Okay, now that we've reminded you how to select units, you'll need to move them around the battlefield. Ow!
I was getting to that. To move your units whilst having them selected, press the A button with your cursor over the desired destination.
Try moving your units to the designated area up ahead.
That's affirmative. 10-4, sir.
See? They obey you without question.
Notice, Commander, how the darkened area of the battlefield revealed itself as your forces drew near. This darkened area is the fog of war and represents parts of the battlefield that may be hiding enemy troop movements. Be careful when venturing into unseen areas, and use your scouts to survey the terrain before committing your forces. Now, up ahead are some dummy targets that you are going to destroy. They resemble real-life Soviet conscripts, but I assure you they are merely robots we created for this exercise. See how foolishly they behave?
They seem so real. Observe that you can distinguish your forces from the robots based on the colored blips in the radar. in the upper right corner of your battlefield control display. The color of the blips refers to the color of the different sides involved in a battle.
If you encounter different colored blips as you clear the fog of war, those are likely enemy forces, so be prepared. If you need to take a closer look at your radar, you can always use radar mode. To activate radar mode, pull and hold the left trigger. Try this now. Hi, that is it. In radar mode, you may navigate the battlefield much more quickly using the left stick. You may also use the right stick to move your cursor independently of your view. This allows you to quickly order your forces anywhere on the map.
Right. So, to issue an attack order to your units, whilst having them selected, put your cursor over a target and press A.
Notice that as you move your cursor over those dummies, it changes to an attack cursor.
Destroy all the target dummies in the area.
Hold it right there. Consider it done. En route. Contact!
So long, you stupid robots.
Bloody robots! Now, in addition to issuing attack commands on specific targets, you can have your units move and attack any enemies along the way.
To issue an attack move command, while having your unit selected, just double tap the A button on any open terrain. You can also use an assault move command by double tapping and holding button A with forces selected. Then, use the wider reticle to paint enemy targets. Once you've painted some targets, release button A and your forces will automatically attack those targets to the best of their ability.
Now look there. We need you to lead us to that strategic point, yet many robots stand in the way. If you please, issue an attack move order to strategic point. You have the command. Lead us to victory!
Let's start something up. Step on it. All right. There. Come on. Full throttle. Let's take care of this. Hey, come here. That one. No problem. Hammer time. Bring in the hammer.
Now that's a fine job you did there, Commander. You now know how to move around the battlefield, as well as how to make your forces shoot their enemies dead.
Indeed. We suggest you move on to the next lesson on building a military base for further instruction on properly commanding an army.
See you there.
¿Qué?
Mission accomplished.
Hã?
Eita, pomba.
É isso que eu quero.
E olha de só.
Tava jantando, pô.
Quê?
Não, o Gustavo perguntando tava onde, que eu deixei pausado aí.
Good to have you, Commander. In this mission, we'll be reminding you all about constructing a base for each of the factions. We'll start with the Allies for obvious reasons. First things first, though. You need to know about the command.
E aí, vamos fazer o Resident 5?
Hold the right trigger to bring up the command menu.
11 horas. O que tem que fazer?
The command menu lets you do everything, from build units and structures to use your unit's special abilities and much more. It's arranged like the face of a clock. You can make selections along the periphery by moving the left stick and pressing button A to confirm. In general, you can drill deeper or confirm selections in the command menu with button A. Or
Vamos fazer 11 horas. É porque eu não sei se vai ter o boost do binary domain. Se 11 horas o cara não manda mensagem, a gente começa. Porque... Senão daqui a pouco a gente começa e vai ter que parar, né? Se o cara mandar mensagem. Normalmente o cara manda mensagem umas 10 e pouco. Olha lá, ontem ele mandou 10h49. Se daqui a pouco ele não mandar mensagem, a gente começa já. Porque parece que eles estão fazendo todo dia, mas sem criar boost no TA.
MCV will unpack into a construction yard. To unpack it, select it, then use its unpack special ability by bringing up the command menu and pressing the A button. Go on, don't be shy.
Observe the ghosted image of the construction yard attached to your cursor. Now, press the A button anywhere on open terrain to open
Não, nem... Eu vi se o Alexandre tava online e não tava. Mas qualquer coisa, se aparecer alguém durante a live, a gente chama aí pra ajudar nós. Aí quem sabe nós monta um time eu e você e os outros caras só ajudando. Uns caras que não ligam pra conquista.
In general, special abilities are executed with the A button, or cancelled with the B button. The B button is also used to deselect units or structures.
Bear in mind that there may be impassable areas of the map where you're not allowed to place down your structures. When you try to place a structure down over impassable or unbuildable terrain, red cells will appear on the build grid indicating that you're unable to place a structure there.
Now that your MCV has unpacked into a construction yard, you should have some new construction options available to you. To access your production structure's build queue, select the con yard and open the command menu. Alternatively, if you don't have anything selected, open the command menu and drill down to your production structures in the 12 o'clock position. Whoa, look at what we have here. Looks like you have access to build a power plant.
Não, eu sei que eu para, que dó.
Don't overdo it. Commander, select the power plant button to begin building it. All allied structures build over time inside the construction yard. Once they're ready, you'll be able to place them on the battlefield right away. Your power plant is now ready to be placed.
Ah, fica de olho em algum site oficial aí, que aí tem aquele AMI lá pra te devolver uma grana. Ou ver no Mercado Livre, né? Só que no Mercado Livre tem que tomar cuidado com calote, né? O Mercado Livre tá foda pra calote. Desses códigos digital.
All your structures, with the exception of your power plant and construction yard, use power. You can tell how much power you've got to spare by glancing at the power meter next to your radar. It's important to understand the consequences of a low power situation. While in low power, your units and structures will build at a reduced speed, and your base defenses won't work. So it's always good to have plenty of power as you build up.
The next thing you'll need to get base humming along is an ore refinery. This structure comes with a free prospector vehicle, which will collect ore from that nearby ore mine. To build your ore refinery, open the command menu, navigate to your production structures, and press the ore refinery button, just as you did with the power plant.
Bear in mind that a single ore refinery likely will not be enough to fund your military escapades. Try to build an ore refinery next to each ore mine near your base, but be careful to defend them.
É.
Now that construction is complete,
mais ou menos isso aí mesmo. Ou esperar alguma promoção aí, às vezes acontece de chegar alguma promoção.
While you're able to place your refinery anywhere on open terrain, the optimal location is just in front of an ore mine. You'll see those spots ghosted on the
Dá uma olhada nos sites com cupom, essas coisas aí.
Your structure preview should snap to the optimal position.
Às vezes você acha alguma coisa barata.
Just press the A button to place your ore refinery and you're set.
Hi. Properly executed.
When you place your ore refinery, you get a prospector as part of the deal, and he'll go about collecting ore for you automatically. Pro tip, friend. If by some freak accident one of your prospectors or ore collectors is destroyed,
esse tanque é bom.
build another from your ore refineries. Just select the ore refinery and you'll see it can build another resource vehicle as its special ability. As long as your ore refinery is close to a mine, you only need one vehicle gathering from it. So don't waste credits making more of those little tykes than you need.
I always wonder, though, how come the mightiest nations in the world need to collect ore while killing each other? I mean, what is even in that stuff? Ow!
Don't ask ridiculous questions. Ore is the primary resource in Red Alert 3. Refinery is automatically converted to credits, which is the currency used to purchase all units and structures. All mines have a finite amount of resources that will eventually slow to trickle. So, if you deplete an ore mine, it's best to try and expand to another in order to maintain a steady income.
You now have power and an economy set up. You're ready to start training units for the fight. Go ahead and open up the command menu and build a boot camp. Remember to place it down by opening the command menu once it's built.
Acho que quando eu acabar aqui o tutorial já
Open terrain.
a gente já começa já o Resident 5.
You can rotate the facing of a structure you're about to plot down by holding down the A button and moving the left stick around. Let the button go when ready.
O que tem que fazer?
Now that you have a boot camp, you're able to train some infantry. To do this, you may select either your boot camp and open the command menu, or navigate to your infantry queues in the 2 o'clock position in the command menu. This will bring up the available units you're able to train. Let's train some so-called peacekeepers. Select the peacekeeper button to start training one. You may queue up multiple peacekeepers.
Já. Aqui, ó, pô. Liberou na Game Pass, eu instalei.
Select on his portrait.
You can also halt the production of units or structures by pressing the B button while you have them highlighted in the command menu. Pressing B a second time will cancel production and refund any credits that were spent. Pressing button A on a paused production process will resume production.
You can set a different rally point for them by selecting the structure, moving your cursor to the desired location, and pressing button A. All 3 factions produce units in the same way, from the respective queues in the command menu. By the by, many of your structures aren't restricted to being built on land. You can set them up on water as well. If you build another power plant, try placing it out in the drink. It doesn't cost you any extra, and most ground units won't be able to get to it that way.
Observe, however, that allied structures may only be built in the radius surrounding the construction yard. You may expand your build radius by creating command hubs, which convert from your prospectors. Please select your prospector and use its special ability to unpack it somewhere. Across the water, perhaps. Go ahead, Commander.
Count me in. I bet the water's warm. Yes, sirree. What a great idea! That's a great idea.
Objective complete.
Yeah, that's it. Also, bear in mind that the Allies' technology level is local to their construction yards or command hubs. That means not all your production structures on the battlefield may offer you the same construction options. You can upgrade your construction yard or your command hub by selecting them, opening the command menu, and selecting the heightened clearance button. Try requesting heightened clearance on both your con yard and your command hub now. That's it. Now the other.
O que tem que fazer? Upgrade your construction yard. Não, dá pra fazer isso aqui. Isso aqui eu não lembrava não. Então é porque os caras não traduziram a conquista.
Objective complete.
There it is. Heightened clearance costs you, and there's an even higher clearance level available after that. You need to decide when and where to request better tech when commanding the Allies. Else things may turn rotten.
Yes. Also, should you ever have need to run away like a little girl, you may pack up your conyard, then unpack it on the water. The boot camp and armor facility are the only Allied structures you may not place on the water. Your seaport, on the other hand, is the only structure you may not build on land. Ow! What was that for?
Silence! Surely the commander wants to move on to the other factions by now. Feel free to continue dabbling with the Allies, then select me when you are ready to continue. This monstrosity is the Soviet construction yard. You will see that the Soviets build differently from the Allies. Select the construction yard and open the command menu, or just navigate to the production structures queue in the command menu. Then select the reactor. Notice how the command menu closed automatically to let you make your next move. Now place the reactor on open terrain as you did with the Allied structures. Unlike the Allies, the Soviets carelessly build their structures out on the battlefield.
Notice how the structure is hastily being thrown together in the field. While it's building up, it's vulnerable to enemy attack. So be cautious when placing your structures. All Soviet structures build up in this way.
Just like the Allies, however, you can pause and cancel a structure's buildup by navigating to that structure in the command menu and using the B button. And of course, your Soviet structures may be placed at sea, with the exceptions of the barracks and war factory.
Oi, aren't you forgetting something?
Yet. At least, not anymore. Commander, one truly unique Soviet structure you should be aware of is the Crusher Crane. Try building one now from your production structures queue. Crusher cranes work much like construction yards, so now you can build two structures at once from your two separate build queues. What's more, your crane's repair drones will automatically repair nearby vehicles, or you can order these vehicles into its grinders to crush them for a quick refund. To access your newly added build queues, open the command menu with the Crusher Crane selected. When you have multiple queues of a type available, you can cycle through them in the command menu by pressing the A button without moving the stick. You can build multiple production structures to gain more build queues, allowing you to build more stuff at once. Of course, you'll need plenty of income to support this. Now, please feel free to continue exploring the richness of the Soviet build system. When you're done, please select the tsunami tank to proceed.
Objective complete.
Vambora.
At last! Let us continue, Commander, for this will be worth it. The Empire of the Rising Sun has the most unique build system in that our structures are all created from special units called nanocores. Cores may unfurl at the location of your choosing, much like an MCV unpacks into a construction yard. However, unfurled Imperial structures cannot pack back up. Go into your production structures queue and build a generator core. The generator core will be yours to control as soon as it emerges from your construction yard. If you select it, you may give it move commands around the map like any unit. To unfurl it into an instant generator while having it selected, use its unfurled special ability much like you did with the MCV earlier in this lesson. You should now have a ghosted image of the instant generator attached to your cursor. Select a spot on open terrain to make your generator core unfurl at that location. All nanocore are amphibious, so they can cross land as well as water. This means the Empire of the Rising Sun can spread its borders far and wide. The Imperial Docks is the only structure that cannot unfurl on land, while the Mecha Bay and Instant Dojo cannot unfurl at sea. One last thing about Imperial production structures. They must be upgraded individually to unlock new construction options. You'll find these upgrades in their build queues. Now, Commander, do you see how superior our production capability is compared with that of my barbaric friends here?
I still think ours is better. Oh no. Ow! Ow!
Keep fussing with the Imperial build system if you want. And when you're all set, select me and we'll wrap up. Well, that concludes the lesson on base building. Don't worry, the other ones will be shorter. Mostly. Let's shove off, lads. Commander, see you then.
Ow!
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. O que eu tô jogando? Red Alerta.
Quem mandou?
A Marcela adora esse.
Eu não vá.
Ah, não.
Why hello again,
¿Qué?
Commander. In this lesson, you're going to get acquainted with your units and some of the abilities that
Vou
make
colar
them
na,
unique.
colar na parede.
Every unit in Red Alert 3
O
has
pôster
some sort of
do Red
special
Alert.
ability, in addition to its primary ability. The majority of your unit's primary abilities is to attack their targets. A unit's special ability may put a nasty status effect on an enemy, switch to an alternate weapon, or even transform into an entirely different unit.
Let us go over how to use special abilities now. Select that allied cryocopter, if you please. The cryocopter's special ability is the shrink beam. With the cryocopter selected, open the command menu and select its special ability, or hold the right bumper and press the X button. Notice that the shrink beam is a targeted special ability, which means you have to press the A button over a target to use it. Other types of special abilities take effect as soon as you press the ability button. Now then, use the shrink beam on my good friend the Soviet hammer tank.
Wait, what? No way, not me again!
Let's try this.
Melting!
As stated earlier, not all special abilities need to be targeted like the cryocopter's shrink beam. Some abilities cause units to switch weapon modes. Blimey, that tank looks like he's lost control, and all you've got is an allied hydrofoil. Its primary weapon is an anti-air cannon that won't do you any good here. However, if you use its special ability, it'll switch from its gun to the weapon jammer. Select the hydrofoil now and ready the weapon jammer by selecting it in the command menu or pressing the X button while holding the right bumper.
Ué, tô fazendo.
Yup. Proper. Now, have your hydrofoil fire on that Soviet apocalypse tank on the shore. What's up? Hey, get away from here! Ah, so much for that tea party. As you can see, the apocalypse tank can no longer fire. Not so scary now, is he? So remember, even the toughest enemy units may be vulnerable to your lesser units' special abilities. Learn them all, and never give up.
If you're finished with your motivational speech, perhaps we can continue. Commander, let's go over a unit whose special ability is to transform. One basic example is the MCV, though let us take a look at a more exciting case in one of the Empire of the Rising Sun's versatile Mecha Tengu units. The Mecha Tengu is an amphibious, hovering anti-infantry unit that can transform into the Jet Tengu, a flying air superiority fighter. Not only does the transform ability affect how it navigates the battlefield, it also means the unit changes from having anti-ground weapons to anti-air weapons. Select the Mecha Tengu and use its special ability. Impressive, no? Now, order your jet tango to destroy that miserable cryocopter. Oh, and don't worry, it is merely a training robot carefully disguised to look like a real vehicle.
No robots are going to get past you, Commander. You should know there are some units at your disposal whose primary ability either isn't a weapon at all, or will change depending on what you tell it to attack. For example, each faction has its own type of engineer unit, like this swarthy fellow over here. Engineers are special units that can capture any enemy structure or neutral tech structure. Much like with moving or attacking, you can select your engineer, then press the A button on a capturable structure. That'll make him go after it. Look, there seems to be an oil derrick you can capture out in the water. Oil derricks are neutral tech structures that provide additional income. Go get it.
Like me, no problem.
Vai, engenheiro, captura aqui.
Off he goes. Note that engineers are amphibious, so they automatically switch to a keen aquatic form when they get to water. Not all units are amphibious, of course. Notice you can issue capture commands into the fog of war, assuming the structure is still there when you get to it.
Hey, where did that engineer go anyway? Ow!
He went into the structure, you fool, and there he shall remain forever. For that is the way of the engineer.
You may have noticed that when you highlighted that enemy structure with your engineer selected, your cursor changed to a garrison cursor. That garrison cursor indicates a structure you can enter. Your basic infantry can't garrison enemy structures or neutral tech structures like the engineer can, but they can garrison civilian structures such as hotels and houses.
Fear not, for civilians have long since abandoned such structures once they heard we were coming.
When infantry garrison these structures, they receive extra protection, as the building they're in will take damage instead of the units themselves, should they come under fire. Garrisoning your units into civilian structures is a good tactic, both from an offensive and a defensive perspective. It helps to secure locations, force enemies to take an alternate path, or give your units more cover near to your base should the enemy send a force to destroy you. Now garrison that nearby structure by issuing a move order onto it whilst having some peacekeepers selected. Good, they're in. And here comes trouble. As you can see, those enemy training robots fired upon the structure rather than directly at your peacekeepers. Watch out though, because each faction has ways of clearing out garrison structures.
The Allies and Empire can try rushing their peacekeepers or Imperial warriors into a garrison structure, while the Soviet conscripts can use their Molotov cocktails.
Of course, you could just blow the structures up if you cannot be bothered by such details.
Now, let's say you need to get your peacekeepers out of the structure. Just select the structure and use the evacuate command, just like using a special ability on a unit. Do this now.
Right here. Confirmed.
Some of your units can also be garrisoned by your infantry. The multi-gunner IFV is a unique allied vehicle whose weapon takes on the characteristics of whichever infantry unit hops inside. Order one of your peacekeepers into that IFV and watch what happens.
If I may, normally the IFV's weapon works best against aircraft. But once you garrisoned your peacekeeper into it, it changed into an anti-infantry weapon. While the IFV can only contain one infantry unit at a time, other vehicles can hold more and can transport your infantry around the battlefield. For example, the Riptide ACV is admittedly a good transport for getting infantry quickly and safely from one point to another, although infantry cannot fire out of it. Garrison your remaining infantry into the Riptide now. Now that they're garrisoned, let's move your Riptide across this lake and over to the shore on the other side. Look for the marker on the radar.
Gotcha.
Riptides are a special type of unit in that they're amphibious, meaning they can traverse both land and water. As my comrade said, not all units are amphibious, so it's good to make note of the ones that are. Some units behave differently on land and water. For instance, when your Riptide is on water, its torpedo tubes open to give it additional firepower. Now that you've made
Pois é. Ixi, eu tô até vendo quando
all transports have the
pegar o meu aqui.
ability to evacuate their
O
passengers.
negócio tá zoado mesmo, hein?
Evacuate ability now.
Headshot.
Finally,
A Tânia.
let's discuss contextual attacks. A contextual attack is what you get when your cursor changes to something other than a normal attack cursor. Select the allied commander who has showed up so very unexpectedly.
ASAP. Move it out.
This Agent Tanya has different ways of attacking targets depending on the type of target. When you order her to attack enemy infantry, such as these lifelike robots, your cursor will be that of a normal attack cursor. When ordered to demolish a target, Tanya will move very close to the target, set some charges, and blow it up. This is an example of a contextual attack. Go ahead and dispose of those forces using the commando.
Move it out. You got it.
Eu vi lá, eu tava só no áudio lá. Mas eu vi uns vídeos que ele soltou no Twitter lá dele, do tipo, dos bugs.
Also have contextual attacks. Select the spy, then use his contextual attack on one of those enemy training dummies. Now who's the dummy, am I right? As you can see, the spy's primary ability is to disguise himself as the enemy. Alternatively, if you highlight an enemy structure, you can try to infiltrate it to disrupt the enemy's base.
Infiltration has different effects depending on which type of structure is infiltrated. Experiment with all the possibilities. Incidentally, the Empire of the Rising Sun Shinobi unit may also infiltrate structures. Only the tactless Soviets lack an infiltrator.
Oh, but why?
Come on, lads, we have to get through this. Commander, that's the end of this lesson. See you in the next one.
Like my new look?
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Ah, cara, eu vi lá. O negócio é puro The Last of Us, cara. É igualzinho. Igualzinho, igualzinho. É The Last of Us com outra skin. É a mesma coisa, até os movimentos é igual ali, as coisas, de pegar.
If at any point you decide that you no longer want a structure that you've placed, you may sell it. To sell a structure, bring up the command menu, select Sell Mode in the 11 o'clock position, then press the A button over a structure. Press B to cancel out of Sell Mode. Try selling one of those power plants now.
Tá feio mesmo o negócio.
Don't go crazy selling everything. What would your friends think if you failed a tutorial mission?
É.
Hey, quit it.
Relax.
As coisas tá feias pra Sony.
Just about to explain to the commander here how to repair. It's pretty important. To repair a damaged structure, bring up the command menu, select repair mode in the 10 o'clock position, then press the A button over a damaged structure. Give it a go.
You'll notice that the repair icon has appeared on your construction yard, indicating that it's undergoing repairs. Structures can only repair as long as you have sufficient funds. You may notice that as your structure is repairing, your credits are slowly trickling down.
Now then,
Pois é. Esse tá feio.
Top secret protocols
Tá
is
feio
just a
mesmo.
fancy term for special support powers you can use.
Agora que eu quero ver, né? Esse aí eu fiquei metendo o pau que tava meio bugado. Esse aí tá muito mais.
Keep in mind, you need your construction yard intact in order to use them.
Each faction has its own set of protocols which can be offensive or defensive in nature. Sometimes both. As you progress through a battle, you'll gradually earn security points which you can use to access new protocols. Progress towards your next security point is indicated by a special meter next to your radar. The number beside the meter is your current number of security points.
Now, let's go over how to access your protocols. Open the command menu and drill down to your support powers in the 6 o'clock position. Then select the Top Secret Protocols button in the center. As you can see, this menu has what, like 15 different protocols to choose from. The protocols are ranked by levels, so to access protocols further down the list, you need to access the ones above them first.
As mentioned earlier, there are different types of protocols. There are offense-oriented protocols such as surgical strike, which can damage enemy forces. There are more tactical protocols such as chrono rhythm, which can
vender um pouco vai, né? Mas
and then there are upgrade protocols that provide passive bonuses.
Mas sonista vai cair fora disso aí. Vai estar vendo que o negócio tá bugado, vai ficar só no YouTube mesmo.
Protocols take effect immediately once acquired and do not need to be activated manually.
Each protocol costs 1 security point. Now, go get surveillance sweep from your top secret protocols menu.
Esse cara não compra, não. Ixi, é difícil.
Well, well, sir. Looks like you've been cleared to use surveillance sweep. What an occasion. All protocols available to you will appear on the left-hand side of your screen. To use surveillance sweep, open the command menu, drill down to your support powers, and select it. Now you need to select a target location for the sweep. This one's a little dodgy because you then have to select a second location to plot a trajectory. So, press button A in one area, then again someplace else near the edge of the screen. Give it a go. See that? Make sure to have a look at the notes written next to each protocol, so you're aware of what you're signing up for before you pick one of these. By the way, the protocols available to you are determined solely by the faction you're commanding. So even if you pull a stunt like capturing an enemy conyard, doesn't mean their top brass will open the kimono on their military secrets. Makes sense, yeah?
Next we'll talk about the threat meter, which gives you an impression of how much death and destruction is happening all around you in a given moment. The threat meter increases in battle, especially when you sustain heavy casualties. And the higher it is, the faster you earn new security points. Higher levels of threat also influence how quickly your units gain combat veterancy. The higher the threat, the faster your units will become great heroes from killing foes. Veteran units display a little chevron. They're better at killing enemies, and once they achieve heroic status, they automatically regenerate to boot.
Watch how one of your units gains veterancy by mowing down droves of hostile targets.
Me going down!
Heroic forces like these can make a huge difference, so best keep them around. Speaking of which, what sort of commotion over there?
It appears you are under attack. Take advantage of your high threat meter and vet up your forces while using some of your top secret protocols to assist you. Fear not, for this is only a simulation involving lifelike robots.
Oh, now it's on. Try to build up enough forces to stop your enemy's invasion, then take those units to the enemy's base and destroy it. Take note as you build units that your command point total keeps increasing. This represents the total sum of units you can have in the field at one time.
Remember, you also have access to your top secret protocols to help you take down your enemy. Ow! Whatever. Figure it out for yourself then.
Prospector on duty.
Peacekeeper, ready for contact. Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Ah, porra. Matou tudo.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? En route. Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Ah, tem que destruir ali.
Ready, sir. Scanning perimeter. Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Talk to me.
Dapper, right here.
Confirmed. Peacekeeper, ready for contact.
Dapper, right here. Dapper, right here. Dapper, right here. Dapper, right here.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Dapper, right here. Dapper, right here.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Dapper, right here.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Assault destroyer, proud to serve.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Let's run some field tests.
Assault destroyer, proud to serve.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Let's run some field tests.
Stand by for orders.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Copy that, helmsman. Assault destroyer, proud to serve.
Let's run
tight,
some field
gentlemen.
tests. Awaiting deployment.
Steady as she goes, people.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Let's run some
Assault
field tests.
destroyer, proud to serve. Destroyer standing by.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Tactical unit.
Let's run some field tests.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Keep loading those guns. Assault destroyer, proud to serve. Out of our way. Finest in the fleet.
Esse aqui é bom, vai na água e na...
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Let's run some field tests.
What's on the agenda? Approaching area. Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Assault destroyer, proud to serve.
Let's run some field tests.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
What's the situation? Confirmed.
Guardian tank, awaiting deployment.
Assault
Could we
destroyer,
move
proud
help,
to
sir?
serve.
Guardian tank. Of course, sir.
Look tight, gentlemen.
Let's run some field tests.
Making landfall.
Who's next? Scanning perimeter.
Athena Satnap, how may
Right
I
here.
assist you?
Assault
10-4,
destroyer,
sir.
proud to serve.
Talk to me. Tango's dead ahead.
Let's run some field tests.
Tactical unit.
Athena Satnap, how may I assist you?
Smashing work, Commander. You're now one step closer to becoming a serious threat out there. We're done with this lesson. See you in the next one, all right?
Mais uma, só mais uma.
Athena Satnap, how may I assist you?
Mission accomplished.
Cadê o Gustavo? Cadê o Gustavo? Se prepara aí, acho que não vai ter boost binário também não. cara nem tá online. Ausente por 1 minuto. Ixi. Ele tá... Acabou de entrar e saiu, né?
Back for more then, Commander. In this particular lesson, we'll be going over some of the more advanced play mechanics that will separate the men from the boys. From earlier lessons,
A última missão aqui do tutorial.
capabilities by now. Spies can disguise themselves as enemy units. Only scout units, the Allied attack dog, Soviet war bear, and Imperial burst drone can detect disguised enemy units. Spies and Imperial shinobi can also infiltrate enemy structures. When you infiltrate a structure, it'll impair your enemy's base in various ways, which should give you the upper hand. For example, if you infiltrate that enemy reactor, the entire base will power down for a while. Go ahead and infiltrate the instant generator by moving your cursor over it and pressing the A button while your spy is selected.
Watch out for scouts. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent, Commander. By infiltrating their generator, you've brought down their entire base's power, which in turn powered down their base defenses. That will certainly make it easier to destroy their base. Stupid robots. Oh no! It appears the Empire of the Rising Sun is sending in a force to destroy your tanks. You'll need to retreat your tanks back to your base. A clever way of doing that is to reverse move them back to your base. This will allow them to continue attacking those enemy units while retreating to a safer location. To reverse move your units, select them, hold down the right bumper, and press the A button. Go ahead and have your tanks retreat to your construction yard.
Guardian tank at your service. Gentlemen, let's move.
Another benefit of reverse moving is that it keeps a unit's stronger front armor facing the enemy. Most vehicles are more vulnerable from the rear and flanks, so when you retreat from enemies using a normal move command, you'll turn tail and take more damage. Reverse moving allows your unit's stronger front armor to take the brunt of the fire.
Good job, sir. Your units made it back and were able to whittle down those enemy tanks health enough for your base defenses to finish them off. Had you issued a normal move order back to your base, your Guardian tanks might not have fared as well. Incidentally, should the enemy catch you off guard with an attack, listen for audio cues from your intel officer and visual cues on radar to tip you off. To jump to the most recent radar event, just hit the back button.
Enemy commando detected.
Or to get back to your main base, click the left stick button.
Trocou. Ele não sabe qual jogo. É 10 minutos de cada um.
Oh, pants. It looks like the Empire is sending another attack wave, but this time they've come at us with infantry. Your base defenses are strong against infantry, but with that many of the blighters, I don't think it's going to be enough. So, a good way to dispatch large quantities of infantry is to crush them with vehicles. Not all vehicles can crush infantry, so it's good to familiarize yourself with the ones that can. Small vehicles like your IFVs and Riptides are examples of vehicles that can't crush. On the other hand, larger vehicles like Guardian
Vai nada, nem... Ele não tem a DLC. E mesmo explorando tudo, ele não vai fazer.
Red Alert 3 are big enough to crush other, smaller vehicles. Anyhow, let's crush those robots.
Wait! You may wish to assign your tanks to a control group first. This is an important way of managing your forces. To assign units to a control group, select them and hold the X button while holding the left bumper. Do this now, please.
Ready as always.
To assign the group control, select the unit.
What can we do for you, sir? You heard the boss. Ready as always.
Good. You may now select those units at any time just by tapping the X button while holding the left bumper. You can also jump to the group or anything you have selected by pressing the Y button. Now please proceed with crushing my robots.
Thought you'd never ask. To crush enemy infantry, select your Guardian tanks and issue a move order behind the enemy infantry. Issue a move command to the designated location with your tanks now.
Capital.
Seeing as how that Rising Sun base seems intent on taking us down, let's go over some ways to get your units to protect your base without being drawn out by the enemy. All of your units can be set to different stances, which affect their behavior. All units start off in guard stance, meaning they will auto-acquire enemies that come within their attack range and pursue them for a short distance if they try to flee. Once the dust settles, your units will return to their original positions. We need to have some of our units on defense for our base, but not pursue our enemies. To do this, we need to put them into hold ground stance. First, select one or more of your tanks. Now open the command menu and take a look at all the available stance options. Select the hold ground button to change your unit's stance.
Simple as that, you've just changed your unit's stance. Keep in mind that no matter what stance your units are in, any orders you issue will always be followed. Stances will only affect how units behave when not under your direct control. Now, take 3 Guardian tanks, not counting our field instructor, and move one to each of the designated locations and put them into a hold ground stance.
Guardian tank at your service. Come on, boys. Could we be of help, sir? Affirmative, sir. You heard the boss. Of course, sir. What's it gonna be? Capital. Could we be of help, sir?
Perfect. What say we also set up some base defenses? Each faction has a couple of its own base defenses. The Allies have multi-gunner turrets, for example. Open the command menu, navigate to your support structures queue, and build a multi-gunner turret. Then place it near your tanks. Multi-gunner turrets change weapons if you put different infantry into them, though the rocket launchers they use by default should be handy in most cases.
You can also build walls from your support structures queue. To do so, build and place one wall segment, then build and place another along the same row as the first. You'll see the build grid show green to indicate where you can form a solid wall. Careful though, each wall segment costs you, so longer walls are more expensive. Walls are useful for blocking smaller forces like those pesky engineers, always trying to steal your structures. Go on and try building a solid wall at the front of your base.
Capital! Now if the Rising Sun attacks, we'll have some extra defenses waiting for them that they won't be able to draw away from our base. And here they come. As you can see, they've decided to retreat back to base, but your Guardian tanks stood their ground and didn't continue after them. Had your Guardian tanks followed them back, they most likely would have been destroyed by the Empire's own base defenses.
Yes, the Empire's base defenses are quite impressive. You may need to use combined arms to defeat them. In fact, if you depend overmuch on just one or two types of units, You are bound to fail. Thankfully, it is easy to manage multiple types of units at once. Try selecting all your combat forces on the battlefield by double-tapping the X button. Good. Notice that when you open the command menu, you have multiple unit types selected. If you wish to reduce your selection to just one unit type, highlight it in the command menu and press and hold the A button. If you wish to reduce your selection to just one unit type, highlight it in the command menu and tap the A button. You may navigate to different unit types in the command menu to use their special abilities or change their stances. Or, without opening the command menu, simply hold the right bumper while tapping up or down on the D-pad to cycle between unit types. Switching unit types in this fashion makes it easier to use your mixed group special abilities without deselecting the group. We should also briefly touch on waypoint mode for its useful. Waypoint mode lets you queue up move or attack orders. To use waypoint mode, hold the left bumper while issuing move or attack orders as normal with units selected. Your units will complete the orders in sequence.
Tem que fazer? To use the waypoint mode, select the unit and hold the left bumper.
Of course, sir. Gentlemen, let's move.
Now, earlier we had mentioned how directional armor comes into play during battles. Another type of armor bonus your units can receive comes from an automatic reaction to enemy fire called suppression. Suppression only affects infantry units. When infantry units become suppressed, they go prone on the ground and continue firing. Suppressed infantry are slower, but more resistant to damage. Send your infantry into that city square there and attack that garrison structure.
What's up, Coach? Hell yeah! We can take them.
Banzai! As you approached the structure, your units came under enemy fire, and some of them were suppressed as a result of the enemy attacks. Due to this suppressed position, your units could absorb more damage and in turn deal more damage to that enemy structure, allowing them to destroy it.
Oh! What was that for?
That was for my robots.
Well, good job, Commander. You now know some of the advanced tactics that'll surely make you a worthy adversary on the battlefield.
Yeah! Aí, Gustavo. Vambora. Vamos lá, eu vou finalizar aqui. Configurar a próxima live aqui. Eu já vou abrir, aí já te chamo já. 5 minutos. Tempo de eu pegar água aqui e configurar a próxima live. Até já já.